Hey y'all, welcome to the Moving with Millennials podcast with your favorite millennial realtors.
We are 4 top producing agents in the DFW area, and we are ready to share the good, bad, and the real life of real estate.
Whether you're thinking about getting into real estate, already an agent, or just curious about what your agent really does, join us.
Tune in every Wednesday to see what it's really like to be on this side of the transaction.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Moving with Millennials. Today we are talking about country life versus city life. So Brandie,
the good life.
We've got the two pumpkins over here.
Yeah, country
good life
pumpkins
versus
over here.
So why don't we talk about
versus the sophisticates over here.
Okay.
whatever. So this is a little bit of a debate between the group.
100%.
Brandie and I are pro country, and Jake and Maggie are pro sitter.
Yeah.
So why don't we talk about why this got started? Because Brandie, give us an update on what's
text.
going on or what you.
That's not even really going to affect your neighborhood in until 2080 or something.
Well, tell them
I want nothing to do with it, Jake.
Tell them
We
what
just
happened.
found out. So we moved far away. It's not even that far. It's 45 minutes from the city.
outside of the city.
It's not that far, guys.
It's Rockwell, but it's further out. It's
It
like
is.
the
It's
country
like
of
it
Rock.
is.
Like,
It is. The country.
of
It
Rock.
feels like the country of Rockwell
is.
to Jake and Maggie.
Yeah,
It is very country.
it's basically
But we-
Oklahoma.
Yeah, we have an acre and a
Louisiana.
half.
You're like halfway to Louisiana by the time you get
Yeah.
It's easier to get to Pensacola that way.
to it. Right, yeah. Mhm.
So we moved out on an acre and a half. All of our lots in the neighborhood are acre and a half plus lots, and we just love living out in the country, the
boondocks.
quiet. But think about Pat's life. Like for most of the year, we're living like a very crazy life in the city, and so like being at home and being away, like we like that break. We just found out that they're going to put a major interstate through our neighborhood. So this, of course, sent me into a tailspin because we moved out there
Wait,
to
and-
not.
2043, I
No,
think.
it's like 2030.
Y'all are
It's before my kids go to high school.
Yeah, it was 2030 something. Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
I mean, who
No,
lives in the
listen.
same house that long?
I
Guys,
know, y'all aren't
listen.
going.
But
We did want to stay in this, so we really did want this house to stay like through the kids' high school. So like for the kids to go to high school here for all that
What
stuff.
high school does that even go to?
It's
you don't actually,
Rockwell.
don't say.
Okay.
Like on the podcast, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my God, we probably shouldn't give that information
It's
out.
only like
Schools our
12
kids go
minutes
to.
from the house. So it was like perfect drive. We like the drive from the house to the high school, like because the kids will be doing it. Like we've thought through everything, and so we found this out that they're running this interstate, and it's not the interstate. It's like the mall, the shopping that comes
Everything
with it,
that
right?
brings-
the strip malls, the
the
traffic, the business. It's just
The life.
The
that comes with
life.
it.
I just don't like
Yeah.
it.
See,
like,
that would, and you had texted us, and our responses, Jake and I's responses were similar, and I first was like,
That'll
would,
make
if
your
anything,
property value go up.
And if anything, that would draw me to the location. Like if I were a buyer, I would pick that location if there were shopping and like easy access to
You don't have
highways.
to drive so far to the Walmart.
No, it's so nice.
And
Guys,
also-
but we just extended our pool and like a fireplace, and now all we think about is like you'll sit on that pool and fireplace and you'll see the cars and hear the traffic.
Yeah.
Like to
No,
me,
but
I don't
that
think
is
you'll hear
not,
it.
Yes.
You say
Those
it's
little
going to be
plants
through
you
the
planted this year, they should be all grown up by now.
The trees are dead, guys.
They'll put up like a gosh.
They're like, you could put
I'm going to be
shrubs
so
up.
polite
Yeah.
through this entire episode.
No.
Put up one of
I-
those walls to where it's not
Yeah.
going to be like you're saying it
I
as
would-
if like
no.
your
I
neighborhood's going to have a highway in it.
I live like 20 feet from 75 and I don't hear
And
it.
you like that.
I don't
But
hear
we
it,
don't
is what I'm
hear-
telling
yeah.
you.
Okay.
I don't hear it.
Another
Just,
thing.
no.
When you're outside, though.
But I wanna
But you don't
get-
even have
No.
a place to.
Y'all,
We have a
I
pool.
like
outside.
hearing the cows moo. Like
Okay,
I like
so-
to listen to the farm life around us.
But adding that highway also, what is the highway? What is the highway? What?
Who wants
Jake's
to hear
face.
like a cow moo? Like, in the
Yeah,
middle of
not
like,
me.
go to
me,
sleep.
I like sitting on the back
Who
porch.
wants to hear the ambulance and
No.
police cars?
Not me.
Going
Okay,
through the
I'd
city.
like-
So that
Especially
is
with
the
kids.
highway.
Take
What-
that thing to Whataburger.
What is the
Okay.
highway that always gets just completely
30.
380.
30
It's-
over
I
the
think it's
over the
both
lake.
of those. Yeah, or the bridge.
Over the lake?
What's
Yeah,
the
that's
bridge?
30.
So if there's
Oh, that's
anything
a crap.
going on, like you are stuck there.
I don't hear
So
30.
I think adding that highway is
Help
going
alleviate.
to yes.
No, right now they're building that stupid.
Okay, so this is where we can get into the debate of things. You guys are talking about convenience,
Yeah,
right? Like,
totally.
so I think that's the thing is where we got into this was me and Brady were like, oh yeah, I would hate that, and they were like, no, that's gonna open it up
Yeah.
to more
Buyers,
shopping
yeah.
and things
That
and
would
all
bring
that.
me to
Me
it.
and Brady were like, I don't want more people around me.
Yeah, no.
So let's do this. let's go into so the way we delegated this, or we split this up, is Brandie and I, like I said, we're on the countryside, the best side, but we are on the countryside, and we have our topics for debate on why it is better than the city. So we're gonna come to the conclusion, and we're gonna see what we can come up with and do this thing. So
privacy.
Yeah, let's start with privacy.
Do you feel like you have privacy in your backyard?
Yes. We have a huge tall fence.
I live in a condo and I don't feel like I'm like not private.
But can you be naked outside in your...
Yes.
And totally
not
feel
legally.
comfortable?
Yeah, like can pee in the backyard.
But when I lived in Richardson, I would totally get in our pool naked, or I would like lay out naked.
No one could see us.
Correct.
But you can hear your neighbors.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Yes, if you're both on the back porch, you can't hear your neighbors.
I'm pretty sure we heard your neighbor like in his like a 4-wheeler or something in his backyard when we were there once.
Are you talking about from the end? Like if you're both outside?
Yeah.
Maybe you could hear like if you're loud, but like inside to inside, no way.
Oh yeah, not inside to inside.
Not inside.
But like if you're outside, so like so we're talking about like you got land, right? You have like 10 acres.
An acre is like, hardly land.
Okay, well, acre,
on the farm.
This is where it's a little different. So I grew up on 2 acres when I was living with my mom, and then 10 acres when I was living with my dad. So
how many animals did you have?
We did, yeah. When we lived on the
livestock.
10 acres, this is also one of my things. Yes, when we lived on 10 acres, we had cows, we had horses, we had alpacas.
Charming.
Oh my gosh! If you ever, alpacas are the funnest things ever. They're like dogs. They literally
goats, donkeys.
We did have a donkey to keep the coyotes away from the alpacas.
So you grew up on the state fairgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, which is amazing. No, so we did. We
But
had
it's taught you responsibility too.
It was so much fun.
It teaches you so much responsibility.
So when I think of the country, I think of like 10 plus acres, right? Where Brandie is, to me, that is definitely more country living than city living, but it's not
the country.
What
it's
I
not
think
the farm.
of. Right. It's a little different. So when you are on 10 acres, you don't get to hear your neighbors, or they're outside on their campfires and we're campfiring. You don't get to hear all that.
Campfiring, that's a verb.
Campfiring.
Yes, it is. I just made it up.
We need to make a long list of like the words that
come out of my mouth.
Yeah, what was it earlier? Comparing.
Comparing. Sometimes my mom brain right now.
Yeah.
Comparing.
But it's like there's that privacy aspect of like you can be on your land.
How many people knock on your front door every week?
Okay, but wait. So if you were to die out on your land, it's so private no one would know. If I die in my condo, someone's gonna know. Like,
that's like
hours later.
Yeah,
that's the way to go.
Yeah, I'm laying in the grass. Just let me go.
There's like no reasoning.
The trees are going to take me.
Like,
it's fine.
Yeah.
So from dust we return. To dust we return.
So for us, the privacy part of it, having the acreage, that's a huge
I have
part.
like lots of things like individually listed.
I will also say like having kids though, like you think Brandie Scales can sit still enough to like have a small backyard? That kid, an acre and a half, I like.
JC survived with a backyard that had 0 grass, and she's a highly active child.
See.
Oh my gosh, there are these things called playgrounds.
Than me.
Even sometimes
I have to leave the house.
I
don't leave the house.
Even sometimes when they build houses a little closer together than like an acre, they put playgrounds like in between the houses.
I don't want that. Nope. I see that you have to talk to people. If you go to the playground,
I don't talk to people.
No.
They can
that's
get
an
their
assumption.
energy out in a pool. You have a pool.
No. Yeah. I mean, not right now. You want toss some 2D
Heat
into
it.
a pool?
Heat it up.
Heat it.
Yeah.
No.
You make the money.
All right,
honey.
what's y'all? Privacy was our first debate.
I
What's
think
y'all's
our
next
biggest
debate?
point overall is convenience.
Yes.
Okay.
Convenience to everything. Like you jump on 635.
Don't you love driving though, and like you just get to have like 30 minutes in your car where no one's touching you or talking to you?
I don't.
No.
Love that, no.
Like,
see, and I think for me and Brandie probably is the same way. Like, convenience really isn't that big of a deal to me in the sense that when I go to the grocery store, I make sure I plan. Even now, even though I live in the city now, like I don't want to go to the grocery store more than once a week. Like there's no way.
Oh, that's why you get Instacart.
Well,
I know,
you can't do that.
Can't do that out
I
in the
haven't been to
sticks.
the grocery store.
If I don't pick it up at the grocery store and I can go a week, like it's like whatever, man. I didn't need it that bad, so I don't do the Insta or anything like that.
I just thought of something.
Right, grams.
Amazon, like we have like same day delivery because we have we have a huge warehouse.
I don't live in Timbuktu.
Okay,
I
you
can
get same day.
But y'all are on the side of the 10 acre is what y'all are like.
You can still get Amazon and the
same
day.
Same.
2 days. I don't need same day. I can do 2 day.
Depending on where you're at.
I can sometimes like order it in the morning and it's there by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You can order at 12 p.m. and it's there by 4.
I don't care.
You can, because Brian, where his family's from in Paris, Texas, like he's got like 80 acres out there.
Paris sounds fancy.
Yeah, it is Paris, Texas. So he's actually in Lake Creek right outside of that. They've got 80. Oh, when I get around my friends, that I love it. I love the people. That is another thing in the country. Like I love the people. Like when you are talking about like
you
Southern
don't see
charm,
them. Private. It's private.
Yeah.
It's so private. You never see them.
But if I need the eggs, I can walk next
still
door
like to get
and
out
I can get
and say
eggs.
hi.
So which one is it? Is it that you have all the privacy, you don't see anyone, or that you love the people?
Yeah, because you said you love the
Both.
people.
And it's different. There are different people out there.
Like they're showing up at my house and just like
well, then
coming
when do you
in
see them?
at the grocery store or wherever they come, or
But once a month you go into town.
When I go to the grocery store, I don't really
church.
want to talk to anyone.
Same.
Well, and I don't really go to the grocery store.
That's because you probably don't like the people in the
You don't go to the grocery store.
We like the people in the country.
Yeah, I would say they're different people. They're way
Are
nicer.
you getting your groceries at the feed store? I mean, like,
Yeah.
No, at the farmer's market every Saturday.
Yeah.
we have one of those in the city.
Yeah. we
Lots
do.
of farmers bring their stuff in to
Yeah.
sell to us.
True.
So we
No.
don't have to go to them.
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, the people there, it is funny that when I hang around, when I go out there, I've got a really good friend out there, and she's got this super country accent. All of a sudden, my accent comes out.
back. Me in
and I'm
Florida.
like, it's so funny.
If I'm in Pensacola for like longer than 10 days, I come back with like my southern accent, and I'm like,
That's
I have a
whoa.
quick question because we're all talking about how much we love to travel.
Here we go.
Yeah, how long does it take to get
45
to
minutes.
the airport? Yeah.
That's it. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
To which one?
To Love Field. I don't fly
Oh.
out of DFW.
really?
I'm approximately 9 minutes from
Mine's
Love Field.
about
That's bad because I would
18.
literally I would leave 9 minutes from my flight. I needed to be a little bit of a buffer.
For you
guys know
personally, but
that I
for
show
the
up to the
general
airport
public,
within 30 minutes of my
being-
flight taking off.
Love
I
Field
show
is-
up when they're calling last call and calling out my
Yeah.
specific name, and I'm running through with my
Jake,
bag,
sit here.
hitting people. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
remember that story, but I was like yelling at
No.
people. Excuse me.
But do you hear the planes overhead?
No.
No.
Never.
Not right now, but the flight path might change.
I mean,
No.
snake-
No. You never have to worry about the flight path directionally changing for Love Field because they cannot approach from a certain direction because of downtown. So the flight path for Love Field is set forever.
So, I forget what I was going to say. How long does it take for you to get to DFW, Brandie?
I do not fly out of DFW. You would have to
She has to
weasel
pack a
tie
sack
me.
lunch to make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If you want me to fly out of the airport, there better be a good flight on
Because
the
it's
other
a
end
good,
of
like,
it.
45 minutes for me. And
I'm not going there.
Yeah.
So I bet it's like 2 hours for you.
At least.
Yeah.
No,
With
guys,
traffic. Which,
I
let's
don't
talk
go
about
there.
the traffic.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
You said you like being in the car.
I do.
One of you said
Yeah,
you
but
like
I'm
being
not
in the car.
sitting in traffic.
Well, then that's why you have
It's
Waze and
different.
it'll reroute you
Yeah.
to take back
Oh, so
roads.
instead of like an hour, it'll be 45 minutes?
Not
Where does it take me?
Anywhere?
It doesn't take me 45 minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah.
See, that's your problem.
Yeah.
You're just too close to everything.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Like shopping, Target, grocery store.
No, I've saved so much money being
Mall.
farther
Let me
away
tell you
from that
this,
stuff.
or let me ask you this:
Ask us.
how close are you if you wanted to see like the symphony or opera
Oh, yeah.
or go to a museum?
The Nutcracker.
I can't tell you the last time I've done any of those three things.
Well,
The
as your
museum.
as your kiddo gets
45
older,
minutes.
No, she
you
will
will
love-
need to/want to.
No, but like the Pro Museum, we have the membership there. We always go. It's 45 minutes.
Oh gosh, it takes JC and I 12.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
It takes
It's not like
long.
Well,
I
I'm
go
just
there
saying
that
proximity,
often.
proximity to the culture and exposure.
Yeah, no.
I don't have to drive.
Jake, if I never had to leave my house, I would never leave.
Yeah.
Like, if I never had to see people, I would never
but you
leave.
do have to.
No, I mean, like, who says?
Okay, well.
No, I feel like that to
airports,
me is not as
culture,
important.
Yeah. I don't care.
Restaurants.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
What's
in
your
my house.
closest Michelin star restaurant? Do you even know what the closest?
45 minutes, downtown Dallas.
How long does it take for you to get to like Target?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like 5 for me.
Honestly,
I
me
don't
living in
care.
honestly, me living in the city, like there's literally, I want to say it's like a mile away from
Okay,
me.
but do
It
you-
takes me probably 15 minutes just to
Do you
get there
feel like it's
because of
still-
traffic.
What about like Walgreens?
Off of our road.
And I love
It's like
this.
7
Oh,
minutes.
I could walk to CVS. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I could
you're
like
really
See,
blink at
I
it.
know we're only 7 because
I
when Joe
actually
was
could walk
so
to
sick
my
last year,
Walgreens.
it was only 7-minute drive. 7 minutes.
I'd also like to say that because I live in the city, no matter where I'm going, I probably pass 3 different Targets and can just
Okay,
run
but
into
don't
any
you
of them
feel
at
like
any
that's a
time.
temptation just to spend money? Like, I don't
No.
have that temptation.
No, I don't get excited because I'm in town and have to spend money. Like, I mean, like y'all have a temptation because you're like finally out of the house.
Yeah.
Well, I
What
don't
about
want to be out of the
home
house. I
goods?
don't want to get out of the
House troll
car.
over there.
I'm trying to think of
it's
all
like 10.
the...
It's
well,
right
where
off
she's
of
at
30.
now, in
right
Rockwall,
now, yeah,
totally
Rockwall's
different.
not that far. Like
Yeah.
the farm, we will be 45 minutes from like
From
the
life.
downtown
What's
Austin
the closest restaurant
to the farm.
to Rockwall?
Oh, you mean in Rockwall?
Like to your house?
It's like 15 minutes. We can get to downtown Rockwall where like all the
I
stuff
think
is.
that's totally
It's not-
normal.
I don't know. If I say I'm hangry, I have less than 15 minutes to eat
I
before
could
people are
walk.
dying.
I could walk to like
It's
4
when you
different
just
restaurants.
stuff. See, but like I don't
From
care
my
about
house.
that stuff.
Yeah. Always keep things on
How
hand.
far? I mean, the most important factor in my life. How far away are you from North Park?
45 minutes.
It is the most important. I mean, like literally.
North Park is the best.
It
That's
is.
the
Yeah.
only.
That is
That's
so
one of my
funny.
only reasons for leaving the house is North Park though.
Yeah, I can make it door to door.
You could probably
4
it'd be
minutes.
a long or
15-minute
Yeah.
walk. Yeah, door to door, car,
again,
like my
no.
front door to
Then I would be
parking,
there
getting
too
in.
often.
4 minutes.
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
you were like
Well, the next
I
time I'm
honestly don't
there,
go to
I'll
the
text you
mall
5 minutes when I'm out, and you
near
can meet
often
me
enough.
there.
I do pick up orders.
Yeah.
No, I don't go to
No,
the mall
it
near
gets shipped
often
to my
enough
house.
to any of that. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm a tactile shopper, so even if it ships to my house, I'm gonna try it on and then return it at the mall if it's the wrong size.
Yeah, I have to return so many
And
things.
I mean, North Park is just a good experience in general. Like, there's just like no reason not
It's
to go.
gone through
No,
so
all
many
the
changes
beauty
over the
skills.
years, like
Yeah.
remember when
Remember when it was only an L?
Yeah.
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 And there was
And
like
we're
a
getting
McDonald's.
and we're getting
Yeah.
Abercrombie now.
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
It was supposed to open like a month
We did
ago.
have one a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
didn't we?
It was right where Banana Republic is now.
Yes, I know. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
city
right,
life,
so-
we're close to everything. And that doesn't bother you guys because you don't want to go anywhere.
Mine says convenience of everything. Yep.
Lower living.
Yeah,
Slower
slower living.
living.
Yes. With all the hustle and
You know,
bustle
that
when it
doesn't
comes
give you more time. Like, you're going to live the same amount of time.
it gives you more time
No,
to
but
be able to do
I
things
will
that are
sit on the
important,
back
though.
porch.
But you have to
and
go
just, like,
places
be-
to do those important things,
No, you
which
don't.
means you got to drive.
You don't have to go anywhere. That's what we're talking
I
about.
am
You can
not
go. You
leaving.
can be at home. You can slow it down. You could do things in your backyard. You can.
We can do that.
We can
start
do
a
that
garden. You
too.
can do all that. I know, but okay.
But my backyard includes the Perot Museum in North Park.
Yeah.
Would you really get time to like enjoy like the nature? You get
Yeah,
to
it's the
walk your
cows.
land.
The
you
cows.
Get to,
I want to
We-
hear the cows.
Do you get outside and walk your back patio? Your 2,000 square feet.
We can walk
We can
to
walk.
our
Patio.
restaurants.
We have that trail that literally is at the
Yeah.
end of my unit.
See,
We can go through
There's a
White Rock
trail. You have to
see
Lake
people
Trail.
You have to talk to people. You have to get out.
No, that's not a.
You're not hiking your backyard. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say.
If you go, no,
You're
not
not
where I'm
hiking
at.
your
but if you go,
backyard.
Okay, but I think
If
it's
you go
just
to-
being able to sit on
even
that
on
porch
10
and have
acres, you're
no.
not hiking your
No,
backyard.
I'm talking like if you go where Brian's from, he's got 80 acres out there. We can spend all day out there going hunting,
80,
fishing.
yes.
Yes, that's
80.
a little
Oh,
extreme.
well, no,
Yes.
I'm talking about country living.
But
yes.
the way that this all came up is we're really talking about, in
Y'all's-
reality, her house right now, that
but
neighborhood.
no, she's not country.
I
We're
know, but that
talking, yes.
neighborhood, but she's saying she likes the country feel of it. That neighborhood is
Yes.
not going to lose its country feel because
But
of
it will
this.
though because the farms are being sold. So then sitting on the back porch, I'm not gonna have any more like hearing the cows.
I have a
on
white
the
noise
farm.
machine sound on my phone that will play you sound of cows if you're addicted to this. Like
But
I can
it's
literally,
like, but it's like
if you got a problem,
but
I'll
it's-
solve it.
It's like sitting out there
It really
versus
does
sitting and
play
listening
out.
to the sitting and listening to the
There is
the
like sound machines
traffic.
with
Got
like
birds?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, all these
Cows.
Yes, there's one that's like farm,
Yeah.
crickets and cows
But can you
and
see
donkeys
the
and chickens.
stars? Like, I mean, I can't even
Yes.
tell you.
No,
You
you
cannot.
are
You do not get to
lying.
see the
I
stars.
can't.
No.
JC
Like, you
just
can't
asked me
out-
if that
no.
was God's star yesterday when we got out of the
You
car.
cannot see
I
the
swear
stars
to
the
you.
same way that you
She
see
said,
it
"Is
out in the
that?"
country.
She's like, "Is that Jesus'
guarantee
star?" And
you.
I
I
was
agree
like,
with-
"I don't think he owns one specifically,
You
sweetie."
can
but
You
see
really
stars,
can't.
but I
I want the
agree.
North
It's not
Star
the
for
same
Christmas.
I
as
know.
the country stars.
Yeah,
They're
when you get
way
out to the
brighter
country and
yeah.
how
I
many you
understand that.
see and all that. Oh my gosh! Like to me, that
Just
is
sitting out there, it's
Yeah.
just peaceful, and you can hear the crickets and the cows, and I don't have to listen to traffic. That's
I
what
know.
we're saying.
we
the
don't hear
traffic.
the traffic either. This is what I'm trying to.
So are you guys actually in? You guys are in the city, right? Like city
Yes.
versus. So
I'm 4 minutes
confused
from
on
North
how
Park.
that
How do
you
you not
don't
hear
hear traffic.
Because there's enough buildings and structure that it
That you cannot
it
hear
blocks the sound.
You never hear an
Sound
ambulance.
waves can only like go so far
When
and
you're
bounce off so
outside.
many things.
When you're outside, you don't
I
hear
cannot
anything.
Can I please hear the
hear
sound
traffic.
of
Like-
your sound waves?
The what? The what?
You're trying to get so scientific with the sound
Yeah.
waves, then you just got frustrated.
Because I heard the ambulance when I was like not answering that.
Yeah, I know,
But
same.
yes, sound waves only reflect off so many surfaces
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Before
not
they
hear
just-
traffic.
before there's too
At
much
all.
distance between them to hear them.
Do you think it's?
I'm getting
that you
to
don't hear it, or
Mariana's
that you've
answer
gotten
from the text the other day,
We have
and you're
not gotten used to it.
bothering me.
Oh, my response. No, you are bothering me.
I know,
You guys
I
are
love
bothering
No,
me.
I just feel like anytime I've been in the city or go down there, like that's all I can hear. So I wonder if it's because you guys live there, like you know
Even
what I'm
in
saying?
Allen,
Like it just drowns it
even
out.
in Allen, we could hear the traffic.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
cannot hear it.
If
I
I
can't
stand
either.
outside
I
on
don't know
my
what
back
you're talking
patio,
about.
I hear traffic.
I need you both
What?
to record
Okay.
staying in the backyard today.
You won't hear
Right.
cows, but you'll hear birds and maybe children laughing because of all the fun they're having
Yeah.
at the.
At the
And
Pro
me
Museum.
barking.
Yeah, and a couple of Frenchies.
Oh,
Frenchie
Boston
yeah.
Bull- or
Oh,
Boston
see,
Terriers.
no,
Dogs
see,
barking.
yeah, no dogs barking. I don't
I don't
wanna
hear them
listen.
constantly. I'm saying like if you go
Yeah.
for a walk, then yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. City living, living in the apartment, I can hear the dogs, and that's just too much for me. I don't know what that
Yep.
traffic
Because
and
you're
getting
in
into the
a little
apartment.
800 square foot
Yeah.
apartment
Yeah.
that probably has no insulation.
Haven't you guys ever wanted chickens?
No. Hell no.
They're so cute.
The only
though.
chickens I want are the Lord's chickens from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, seriously.
Give me that
No.
Jesus
Those are a lot of
chicken.
fun.
No, I want a
Fresh
saddle
eggs.
donkey so bad. I want a
No.
donkey that I can
They
ride.
don't they get mites and bugs and things like that?
You
What?
I want no.
Like,
don't
No.
dogs get those too?
I think Bella's probably sleeping miteless at home right now.
Yeah, because you make sure
She
she's
just
clean.
had a bath yesterday.
No, I want my donkey and
Can
I
you
want
even
my
bathe
horse.
chickens?
Yes, you do bathe chickens.
You don't have to though.
But you
They
can.
kind of.
I'm not talking about chickens. I'm talking about my donkey right now.
gosh.
No, I don't
They're
live.
overwhelmed
I don't.
thinking
I
about
don't.
animals.
I'm like I don't live in the movie Shrek. I don't need like a donkey as my best friend.
I do.
I'm sorry, Fiona,
I
but
want a donkey that I can ride, and he'll just be my best friend.
you
I
don't
will
ride
say-
donkeys.
Yes, you can ride their saddle donkeys.
You know
You
one of my
can.
favorite sayings in Spanish is, I'm not going to say it in Spanish, but it's a donkey knows more than you. So I can't wait for you to get that donkey.
Yeah, because it's
Oh my gosh.
just as stubborn as
So that's
me.
another thing we had on here is that you can have animals. Like you can.
I have a
like, it's not-
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dogs
no,
are the
that's
only
a
animal I
pet.
want.
No.
I'm talking about animals. So when you talk about like a horse or you have like
What do you do with
cows,
these animals? Do you raise them to go get slaughtered?
No. The
Then
cow
they're
no.
pets. Then they are
So-
pets
No,
as
you
well.
can
Also,
eat their eggs.
horses-
You can eat
Then they're pets.
their milk.
Do you name them?
Yes.
Then they're pets.
Okay, then they're pets. But can you have any kind of like? But they're outdoor. Like, there's no way that you would obviously bring any of these into. Well, I guess it depends on who you are. Yeah, there are definitely.
I can have
Cheese feels
a,
my
I can have a
brain.
lizard. I could have a snake. I could have frogs. I could have fish. I could have a dog. Like
Ooh.
I don't. I'm like I'm. I
None
would
of those
consi-
animals are.
I
on-
don't want
I would
any of those
consider
going
myself
out.
Yeah.
practically Dr. Doolittle. Like I love all animals, but I don't
It
want.
doesn't feel like you like my
Farm
donkey.
animals.
I don't need to. I don't.
And
Yeah, I don't need to
horse-
raise them.
Horses are like you have to like.
Expensive.
They're very expensive and
Yes.
high or not high
Ride
maintenance.
them,
Like,
you have to take
you have
care
to keep
of
up with
them.
it. Like
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
very hard to keep them
Yeah.
clean and. Like,
It is.
super-
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of
we
work,
had
but
someone who,
that's like an enjoyable
They've
thing.
got all the time for all
Yeah.
the work. 'cause
Yeah.
There's nothing else
Yeah.
to do.
Right.
But that's what you do. Like that's your life.
Guys,
No.
we're getting a
Home and
horse.
no thanks.
We have a horse being trained right now.
Love
I
it.
mean,
I cannot wait.
Oh my God, all the stuff that you spend money on that you could just spend that on a private jet. If you
I'm
just
not-
stop buying all the little things.
No, I need the donkey. Donkey over
Then she
private
wouldn't have to
jet.
worry about driving into the
know,
airport.
exactly.
So,
Saver jet.
I know.
It'd be
I'm like,
fine.
you could literally leave it at the Addison airport.
Yeah.
I promise that we will
No,
occasionally
because
stop
I do
by
not
and
want to
check
get
on
on
it.
a small
Yeah,
plane.
for
I'm
sure.
not getting on a small plane. Absolutely not. Those
Okay.
crash too often.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so yeah, that was our next one.
So who's winning this debate?
No one.
yeah, it's
I was about to say, I feel like it's all like
complete.
It's
it's
just
all about
perception.
lifestyle and
It's
how you
perception.
grew up, and it's all about like obviously
Totally.
there's pros and cons. Like of course, like convenience is great, but is it worth it to
I think-
us to live in the city
Right.
versus why we want to live in the country?
And I
Okay,
you know
and
what
I think the reason why Pat and I love living out in the country and love the farm is because our life is so public and busy that like being able to step away from that and have that privacy and that slow really helps us.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because for
I
football
do.
season,
Say,
for football
Because-
season we're
Yeah,
expected.
I
I
understand it
took-
for y'all. I mean, you,
Yeah, but it's
you're,
not for me.
How many total NFL players are there? Like
There's 52 on each team.
So, I mean, like, what, 800 max? Is there 16 teams?
32 teams, right?
Oh,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Go
Okay,
sports.
so
Yeah.
let's say that's 1,600 players max.
Wow, good job.
Okay.
That was a quick
I don't know numbers.
1,600. Well, I'm great at math. I don't know what my number's closed at. I'm a math brain. So 1,600 players. Then yeah, those people go live in the country during
Isn't
their
there
off time.
32 football teams? That's something I should.
I thought there were 16.
But I don't think it has to be just
I'll
the
Google
NFL.
that
Like
really
we do
fast.
enjoy, like when we get out to like Brian's dad's house.
You need the anonymity after, being sighted in the city? That's what she's saying.
Well, I know. But yeah, she gets it for that reason. I like it because of the slowness. I mean, 32. My phone constantly going off here in the city, things like that. I feel like I get out there, I almost like lose service. Does your phone stop going? Oh, yeah, you lose service. And that's your excuse when people are like, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of you. I'm like, oh, sorry, my service isn't great. We're out in the country. Like, it is what it is. So you get to disconnect from that to be able to, like, just be there.
Losing service doesn't make you nervous, makes me nervous.
No.
Yeah.
As long as, like...
that would scare me.
Yeah, no, as long as, like, obviously, like, Brian's with me, Chandler's with me, like, I'm not worried about, like, who's trying to get a hold of me kind of thing.
I love not being on my phone lately. I will leave them in the car. I will walk away. If I don't have service, I want to be right there.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
It is nice to be able to do that.
I'll be like one of the first people that gets their phone like implanted or like however like it's gonna be like attached there. Like where they can like operate off of like your wrist, off of like some microchip, be like inject me. Like
I'll leave my phones at home and Pal will be like, Did you left your phones here? I'm like, yeah, bro. I wanted to just go by myself.
I definitely have been off my phone lately. That's where, like, if you guys are chatting and, like, I'm like, oh, I have to catch up real quick because it's like I forget my phone in different places of my house and then I get to it when I get to it.
Part of my age where I don't want anyone to bother me.
On the weekends.
I don't want to see anyone.
So that is nice.
Okay, so we like people and y'all don't. Is really what it comes down to.
I like the right people.
I like the people
I'll hang out with
on
you
my
all
own
day.
terms. Like, and I do enjoy it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do enjoy parts of it, but like, if I had a choice, like, that's what I mean. Like, I get to choose on like, okay, I get to slow down, be with who I want to be while I'm there. Like, if they're trying to get a hold of me,
I have an important question.
Yeah.
Are you guys dog people or cat?
Hold on.
Are you cat people or dog people?
Dog.
We're cat people.
Yes.
So this
my
is
gosh.
This is we want to choose on our terms when we get to do
that.
that.
We get to do that
which
too.
Is really funny because like
I think
country I would think is more dog person and city would be more cat person.
My personality is like a cat. But I want you to like hang out with me when
You'll
I
act
want.
as if we don't get to slow down. It's just that our slowing down is different.
No, it's different.
I can put my feet up and play like a video game or something and that's slowing down for me. Or I can go to North Park and that is slowing down for me. Just be able to like walk through, window shop really lazy. Like that is slowing down. I just prefer to be around like a good atmosphere.
See, I think malls stress me out more than it makes me excited.
When you go, like...
Oh, I can go during the business. Like I can go on Black Friday and watch Dressed.
No, that would stress me out the most.
Yeah.
That's stressful.
I 100% avoid any shopping Black Friday.
I'm pretty sure I made 2 people go. I had people.
Like I went to HEB to get stuff for Christmas.
Made people go shopping.
Oh my gosh,
for Black Friday.
too many people. Yeah,
doesn't bother me.
No.
A grocery store is a little different. That can get like hectic, but like a mall, even on Black Friday, it's not like North Park. People aren't exactly like fighting over a TV. I mean, let's be real.
They're gonna keep their class.
Just like get in, get out. They keep to themselves. Like you're not having to like socialize or like talk to people.
I love shopping. Don't get me wrong, but for me, that's not my.
Yeah, there's a Shein location in North Park.
That's perfect.
Is there really?
There isn't.
Here we go.
Oh, that's okay.
Good.
That's okay. I will just order online and let it come to my front door.
Every time I'll order like 10 things and 9 of the things go back. Like I'll get one good item.
Yeah.
See, once I find something that I like, I just buy in the same color.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
what I've been doing.
She gets to avoid.
So I think it's just a difference in.
If you like cats or
dogs.
dogs.
It's a lifestyle. I mean, I get, like I said, I love parts of don't get me wrong, like I do love to go and like go to a nice place in the restaurant in downtown Dallas every now and then. Would I want to live there and do that every day? Hell no to the traffic. So for me to like come out.
I could never move away.
Same.
Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
See, I just get so stressed out with driving in downtown Dallas. I mean, the one-way street
We're never
thing.
Like downtown.
And even if I'm downtown for events and it doesn't stress me out.
It stresses me out.
Your phone literally tells you turn now. Like
no. Well, the paid parking thing.
Only at certain times. Meters don't work during certain hours.
I don't even want to have to like think about that. Like that stresses me out.
It says it on signs.
When you can find the parking, I don't know.
I just don't go downtown really.
Guys, dealing with Chicago, I don't want to do anything else after Chicago.
I get it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
All right.
Like when we're doing everything in Chicago. Like the last thing I want to do once I get home from Chicago is be in the city where I have to like.
Well, it's like, I think the biggest takeaway, like, is like, y'all have this perspective that we don't have privacy or we can't lay low in our homes or outside.
We want like a different
than we do.
But we do feel like we feel those things.
I don't think we don't think you don't
I think
have
that's
it.
what
We
I was
just
gonna
like
say.
to have
I
the
think
difference
or city
of it.
life.
What's private to y'all versus what's private to us, I think is different. And then like,
like, could you pee in your
perspective?
Yes.
I could pee on my patio, absolutely.
And not get a ticket?
I could pee on my patio, 1,000%.
Like, oh my gosh. We had Brian's
I
dad
pee in
came
the pool,
into town.
I'm just kidding.
We had Brian's dad come into town, and he's a totally country guy. We went to go eat at Saltgrass last night, and literally we were leaving. I turned around, he's out in the parking lot peeing. I'm like, Bruce, you can't do that here. Like, it's just different. And he's like, oh shit, I don't know. I had to go. And I'm like, what?
That's
so hilarious. But yeah, out there they just do whatever they want to.
Tootie lately. He'll just
the plumbing,
go pee.
You don't even need it out there. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Well, all right. Well, what an exciting little adventure.
The great debate. But
so
anyways, we want to know what you guys are on. Yeah, country versus city. Why? Let us know.
I feel like we're also like more like not subdued, but we're also just like they're like a lot, and we're like, okay,
I feel yeah. Anyways.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.